Welcome back to the channel everyone for the first Afcon game yenye tumefanya this year. I know tulisema that we'll be watching Afcon this year but things zimekuwa a bit hectic, so but tumemanage kupull in during the Afcon final. Niliona jana niliwatch ni third place game ama ilikuwa gani ile yenye ilikuwa between Nigeria and Egypt. Obviously Nigeria walishinda but ilienda hadi penalties. But wacha tuongelele game ya leo wenye inaanza the next 4 minutes, but hata sijui naongelelea nini because I don't know a lot about these two teams. I just don't really niliwatch Senegal ikicheza against Egypt, ile yenye Mane ndiye aliscore for them. Again, haunting Salah as always, Mr. Sadio Mane. But yeah, Egypt wakahold the L, Senegal wakapita, and then Morocco wakacheza against Nigeria, and they ended up beating Nigeria on penalties. So yeah, that is how they got to the final. Let me share the screen so that you can see the lineup for the two sides. Where is the screen? Yeah, there we go. Senegal, the home team. Mendy in goal, obviously Champions League winner with Chelsea back in 2021. And then there's another Mendy here. And then there's Sa, Niakate, Diouf. Koulibaly is injured. I think Koulibaly is injured. He's not available for this game. I think ako injured ama. Juu niliona kuna game alitoka. I think alitoka ile game yenye walicheza against Egypt. So I don't know. Bench iko na wase wengi aje. How many players are on the bench? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 players on the bench. Anyway, we'll see how it turns out. Idrissa Gueye. And then there's also another Gueye here. I hope that I sound vibaya. Kamara, Sadio Mane, Jackson, Ndiaye. That is the Senegal team. And then turn our attention to the Morocco team. Bono in goal, Hakimi, Aguad, Masina, Mazraoui, Manchester United player. Al-Kanous, I think he plays for Leicester. Ama he left Leicester. I can see that he's on loan at VfB Stuttgart. Okay, good for him. Ayanoui, I hope I'm pronouncing that one correct. Saibari, Brahim Diaz, El Kabi, Ez Alzouli, former Barcelona player, naitwa Ez Abde. We are going to call him Ez Abde. This name is very tricky for someone like me. And then there's some players when you wanna miss for Morocco wenye hawajaanza. Amrabat ako wapi? And then there's also the guy that scored against Portugal to knock Portugal out back in 2022 World Cup. Haha. Anaitwa El Nesri ako wapi? Who is El Nesri? El Nesri ako kwa bench pia yeye. So yeah, bench pia kuna a couple of good players. Tukiangalia hata side ya Senegal pia wako na Ismail Assar. I don't know. And then wako na Pape Sarr hapa. So yeah, both teams ziko in a very good position to win. Honestly, I don't know who I want to win between the two sides. I just hope itakuwa some good and exciting football. Let me turn on the TV. But yeah, Senegal ndio waliwin the nini. Who are the current holders of the Afcon? Wacha tuone the seasons. Nani amewin Afcon? Oh, Cote d'Ivoire waliwin back in 2023 when it was hosted in their country. So labda Morocco will want to repeat the same feat because the tournament is being hosted in their country, that is in Morocco. And then back in 2021, Senegal ndio waliwin tena against Egypt 20. Let me share the screen. One of the previous winners of the tournament. I can see the game is almost beginning. But yeah, 2023 Cote d'Ivoire waliwin, 2021 Senegal, and then Egypt, and then 2019. Wow, 2019 it was hosted in Egypt na Egypt bado hawakuwin. Algeria ndio waliwin. I remember Riyad Mahrez scoring a free kick. I remember watching that game. And then hizi zingine sasa I can't remember. 2017 in Gabon, Cameroon won, Ivory Coast won back in 2015. Back in 2013 when it was hosted in South Africa, Nigeria won. And then I remember this one enye Zambia waliwin in 2012. This one I remember it. I think ndio the only Afcon nakumbuka. So 2012 na 2019 ndio nakumbuka. And then obviously 2023 I watched it, but back in 2023 hatukuwa tunafanya stream. So yeah, hopefully itakuwa good game, hopefully haitaenda nini extra time. Sijui kama kuna extra time ama we are diving straight into penalties. I think kuna extra time. Ile game ya jana yenye Nigeria walicheza against Egypt ndio ilifika 90 minutes and then wakaenda penalties. Yeah, so to anyone mwenye anataka kuwatch game, enda kwa stream ya Spoti. Wanaoneshana nini, wanaoneshana game. Nimeona hawa wase wa Spoti TV wamekuwa wakionyeshana game, ama game unajua niko kwa channel yao on YouTube. I don't know if they are broadcasting the game. By the looks of it, hapana juu take so long before aanze, so let me just log into my account. Yeah, 22 players are already on the field. The only thing missing is the referee. We want him to blow that whistle so that the game can begin as soon as possible. I can see Mane ndio maybe is kicking off the ball. Mbona leo naongea that weird? Ni kama I've gone back to class 1. The way I'm arranging my words. Game ishaanza. Ladies and gentlemen, Afcon 2026. Ni 2026 ama 2025? 2025 imeanza. Africa is locked and loaded for this one. Obviously, Morocco is the home team. Obviously, their fans have flooded the stadium. Obviously, they will be booing and discouraging the Senegal team as much as possible. So the Senegalese boys lazima wa dig in deep for this one. Lazima wa dig in deep hapa. Resilience lazima ikuwe as high as possible, considering that they are playing against the home team. So yeah, let us see how the game is going to unfold. Pape Thiaw is the Senegal coach. Walitoa ule mse anaitwa Cisse alikuwa ule mse mwenye akona rasta. During the World Cup I remember him, and alikuwa anakaa very cool na hizo rasta zake. But yeah, Bono with the ball hapa for Morocco. It's going to be interesting tuone kama the home team itaanza aggressively, considering that they are the ones who are playing at home. You would expect them ndio wataanza game na momentum, because the moment game itafika dakika 70 and Morocco hawajafanya anything, the pressure is going now to take turn and it's going to start affecting them. Sahi Senegal ndio watakuwa na pressure. Maybe in the first 20 minutes they will need to settle down as quickly as possible, but now game ikifika dakika 70 na Morocco hawajafanya anything in terms of game, maybe iko deadlocked ama they are behind, they are going to start feeling the pressure, considering that they are playing at home. Who are passed up by the Senegalese player, but they clear it away. Apologies kama sijui any of the names. I think I'll have to improve my knowledge when it comes to African football, bro. It's slightly embarrassing because I only know the very few players hapa. Morocco with the white. Nilikuwa na expect watavaa the red jersey. Why didn't they go for the red jersey? Because I don't think it will have crashed with the green that Senegal have. You can see that Infantino, that is the FIFA president, is in attendance for this one. It's a very good year for football 2026, considering that we also have the World Cup in a couple of months. I'm waiting for the teams that will be in the group stages to be completed so that we can do a slight breakdown. We might even try predicting who might win the World Cup. So you guys make sure that you are subscribed for that one. Senegal attacking hapa. Mane, Sadio Mane brought down. Referee anasema kuna anything hapa. Hakimi, Champions League winner Hakimi, poor touch. Ball gets away from him. He recovers. Senegal with the ball back. Offside up against Sadio. So yeah, it's going to be a very beautiful year to all the football fans in the building. So make sure that mko locked and loaded by subscribing, because we'll be featuring all those games. I think the World Cup it affect the nini sana in terms of time, because we are 8 hours behind the US. So most probable outcome ni hizo games mingi zitakuwa zinachezwa at very very late times. I'm seeing maybe the earliest game itakuwa maybe 11 p.m. our time. The latest itakuwa kitu kama 4 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, Hopefully you guys will be keeping me company during the World Cup. What else is happening? EPL pia, it's taking a very interesting turn. Considering that Arsenal yesterday had a chance to maximize by going 9 points ahead of Man City, but they fumbled it. But now they have a 7-point lead against Man City. If you assume that City are going to win against Arsenal at Etihad, that will mean that 7 minus 3, 4. But yeah, I have my own opinions about that one. Corner for Senegal. Hey, the Morocco fans, bana, they are booing a lot. They are booing a lot. Imagine if Senegal score from maybe in the earlier minutes. Aya, corner for Senegal hapa. Ball in. Free header. Bono with a great save. Oh my goodness, that's a good save. It's a good save by Bono. Oh my goodness. That delivery was on the money. On the money. The cross was on the money. I hope Man City players, you are watching this game. This is how you deliver set pieces. Foden, Chucky, I hope you're watching this game. That is how you cross the ball. Another corner for Senegal. Brahim Diaz with the ball. Chance! Chance for Jackson! Foul by Jackson. Njoroge tu anasema ako locked in. Njoroge, where are you watching from, bro? And who do you want to win tonight? Between Senegal and Morocco. Comment. If you're watching, comment who you want to win this one. Between Morocco and Senegal. Yeah, that was a good cross hapo. Hiyo corner ilikuwa poa sana. That was a very, very good corner. Bono, but Bono is a good he's a good goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper. Tuliona heroics zake during the World Cup back in 2022, if you guys remember. Chelsea fans, mnaona Jackson ako area. Mlisema Jackson aende on loan, mkanunua Delap is not delivering. How are you guys going to escape that one? Mazraoui, Manchester United player. United fans, very happy about yesterday's game. Let us not talk about it. If you know, you know. Let us not even waste a second of time talking about that game. But I know Adi enjoy kuona Man U winning against Man City yesterday. But fans wa Man U, mbona mnasema that Manchester is red? Let me just ask you that for a second. Why are Man U fans saying that Manchester is red? Mlitushinda jana, tuliwashinda earlier on in the season. Siyo ni draw ya 1-1. Why are you saying that Manchester is red? Drawing for Morocco. Ndiaye winning the ball back wonderfully. Ref, you see foul. Ref, you see foul, ban. How? You see foul. That is very soft. That is a very soft foul up. But anyway, Morocco carry on. Morocco wanaweza feel pressure hii game. Wanaweza feel a lot of pressure kwa hii game. Because they'll have to deliver. They will have to deliver. Square ball inatolewa hapa. Morocco walikuwa wamego in behind hapo with a very good football hapo. As Abde, former Barcelona player. I think sahi anachezea Real Betis if I'm not wrong. As Abde again. Throw in for Morocco. Brahim Diaz pia anachezea, he plays in Europe for Real Madrid. So yeah, African football may improve very well. Very, very well. I'm very happy about the progress in African football. It's been good header, natolewa. Mendy, Ndiaye, 1-2 hapo na Ndiaye, ball ina run out hapo, throw in for Morocco. Mazraoui. is up there. What else is happening? Aya, kuna Barcelona game inaanza at 11 p.m. So we'll also be keeping an eye on that one. I think I should get the remote, but iko mbali sana, 50 minutes away. Labda tuangalie tu lineup yenye Barcelona wameweka. Remember Barcelona pia in a way leo wako under pressure because Real Madrid won the game yenye walicheza jana. Let me just look at the table ya La Liga. I think the difference ni how many point? 1 point separating Barcelona and Real Madrid. But Barcelona have a game in hand which they are playing today against Real Sociedad. Na Real Sociedad wanakuanga very tricky customers for Barcelona if you keep tabs on La Liga football. Especially considering that it's an away game for Barca. They'll have to be very careful. Foul for Mane hapo. Tuangalie lineup ya Barcelona. Acha nikupatie lineup Barcelona. Joan Garcia in goal. Alejandro Balde, Eric Garcia, Kubarsi, Jules Koundé, Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres na Fermin Lopez. I think it's a solid lineup. It's a solid lineup for Barca. They should beat that team. They should beat Real Sociedad. We should not kid around. A good switch up of play up, Mane, good. Another foul for Senegal. Yeah. Acha tuangalie bench ya Barcelona, nani ako kwa bench. Lewandowski. Squeezy Lewandowski anaanza a lot of games from the bench. I don't know kama hiyo, but ni kwa sababu he's getting older. Set piece up for Senegal. I can see the players they're having a discussion on how they're going to take this one. But sasa in areas kama hizi sasa ndio I think Senegal watamiss nani Koulibaly kwa sababu he's very good in the air. I think ndio anakuwa captain wao if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, I think Sadio Mane, not Sadio Mane, but naitwaje? Nimesahau. I've lost my thought. Koulibaly, yeah, we were talking about Koulibaly. Koulibaly ndio captain wa Senegal, but he's not there leo. Set piece inaletwa ndani, kuna mtu hapa. Throw in for Morocco. The throw in ama hata ni goal kick. I think set piece hiyo amepiga ball juu sana. Ile Afcon ya last time nani, I think Ivory Coast wali win 1-0 ama. It was a very good tournament. Ivory Coast walianza by a very poor performance. They ended up sacking their manager. And then wakaleta manager mwingine, and then they proceed to win the tournament in front of their fans. Is there anything better than winning an international tournament in front of your fans? Imagine the tournament being hosted in your country, and then you go on to win it. In terms of World Cup, who is the last World Cup winner to win the World Cup while it was being played at their home? Imekuwa very long, very very long. 2022 ilikuwa hosted in Qatar hawaku win. 2018 ilikuwa hosted in Russia. Ni Russia kweli? Russia wako win. 2014 ni Brazil ndio walikuwa wamekuja close because they ended up losing against Germany 7-1. Sasa that is the worst thing that can happen to you. Mchafuliwe hivyo kwenyu 7 in front of your fans. Senegal piga kitu, kuna kitu hapa, goal kick. Very very wide hapo by Saibari. Saibari hapa na vuruta kitu, but ilikuwa off target by very very far. Haja wrap his foot around that one. Goal kick for Senegal. You're talking about losing 7-1 in front of your home fans in a World Cup. I know Brazilian fans hadi wa leo they get haunted with that one. And then Germany wanaenda pia, and then they defeat Argentina, another South American team. Aya, tulikuwa tumefika wapi? 2014 Brazil ndio host nation, they didn't win it. 2010 South Africa ndio host nation, they didn't win it. 2006 ni Germany walihost, they didn't win it. Tumefika 2006. Before 2006 ni 20, not 2004. 2002 ni South Korea, Japan. But I think South Korea walifika semifinal back in 2002. And then tunarudi hadi 98. I think 1998 was the last time when the home nation won the tournament. That is France. Although hiyo World Cup inakuanga na a lot of controversies. Kuna watu wanasema hiyo World Cup ilikuwa fixed. Kuna watu wanasema kuna kuwa na a lot of talks. If you've gotten into the football conspiracies, I know you know what I'm talking about. Na kama you don't know about that 1998 World Cup conspiracies, you should maybe look into that one. Aya, poteza mpira hapa. Saibari na cutback. Very heavy on his nini. Nakaa ni kama he's very heavy huyu Saibari. Ezabde njaribu ku cutback. Well guarded hapo by Mendy. Goal kick for Senegal. Good defending hapo by Mendy. Put himself hapo between the man and the ball. And yeah, that is good defensive work. Two shots for Senegal, 3 for Morocco. Ageuka. Senegal hapo combining, but umefika kwa final third. It has resulted to nothing. Throw in for Morocco. El Kabi. Throw in Senegal. But stadium pia, hizi stadium za Morocco pia they're very good. Nimeona quality of stadium in Morocco ziko they have very good stadiums. There's a Senegalese player mwenye ako chini. That is why the game imesimama. Lamine Camara. Referee is talking to Morocco fans. They are singing and supporting their team. Na wame turn out sana. The whole stadium iko red. Hata sijui kwenye Senegal fans wamekaa. This stadium iko na 68,000 seats. Again, I keep telling you that it's very good in terms of how it looks. Haya, nice hapo. Nicholas Jackson. Sadio. Chukua mpira hapa Sadio Mane. Nakata vizuri ampatia Ndiaye. Throw in hapo for Senegal. Senegal, I think they're relying on the fact that hawa wase wa Morocco wana feel pressure. So I think Senegal wanajaribu ku slow things down as much as possible. Na Morocco they are trying to make things as rapid as possible. Edward Mendy. Sawa. Idrissa Gueye. Poteza mpira Idrissa Gueye. Haya nini? Counter attack. Huyu ako offside. Ako offside. Ako offside. Ako offside. Saibari anakaa he's heavy. Ukiangalia venye anakimbia he looks like he's very heavy. Ilikuwa offside hiyo all day every day. Ilikuwa offside hiyo, no debate about it. Diouf jaribu kutafuta moja juu lakini hapati kitu. Throw in for Morocco. Niakate poteza mpira. Brahim Diaz. Alkanus hapa na change wing akitafuta is up there. Is up there. Nini ref hiyo inafaa kwa foul. Lakini sasa ikikuwa foul huyo jamaa si alikuwa kama last man hapo. Kwa taken down hapo Gay. Referee anasema that's a free kick. Yeah, ilikabi ni foul kweli? Hapana. Ama inaweza count kama high boot. I'm not sure about it. I don't think hiyo ni foul. Elkabi anachezeanga which team? Olympiacos. Naona pia Arsene Wenger in attendance. I think Arsene Wenger na Mourinho wamekuwa very supportive of African football over the years. Diouf. Niakate anachezea which club hadi? Lyon. Senegal wako very patient in what they are doing. Very. Jackson bana. Diouf. Hakimi. Hiyo ni foul bana ref. Toa kadi ref. Hiyo ni yellow card hapo. Hiyo ni yellow card all day every day. Kamara anapigwa yellow card hapa. Lamine Kamara anapigwa yellow card hapa. Hiyo that's a foul. That is a foul without a doubt. Wipe out. Hiyo ni foul hiyo. Hizi ni zile ma yellow card ukipata ina final. Uko guaranteed utatolewa tu. Alafu sasa unaona penye huyu mse anapata yellow card hakukuwa na threat hapo because Morocco hadi wako in their own half. So ukifoul mtu hapo upo yellow card in a final 25 minutes in, it's It's a very what? It's a very unnecessary yellow card. Hapa most probably the person mwenye atashinda Bono. Juu tactically I think wote wako headlocked. Mendy amechukua mpira hapo easily. Hakimi ndio captain wa Morocco obviously. Kwa pass ana recover though. Aya, Saibari. Hey, Saibari bro. Hey. Sitaki kukua hater but Saibari. Hey, Saibari, you're not impressing. You are not impressing. Nice one, Diaye. Jackson. Chenga ya mwili Jackson. Anata cross ndani. Hakuna mtu Ndiaye. Nini? Hatari. Diouf. Sadio Mane. Alkanusa na press hapa Sadio Mane. Got taken down, another set piece for Senegal. Senegal wako very patient. Wow, that is wako very, very patient in the way they are handling their business. Wako very patient. Very, very patient in the way they are handling their business. Another set piece hapa for Senegal. Haya, bado set piece haijapigwa. I can see that the Morocco defense hapa wanajipanga hapa nje ya box yao with their defensive line. Very interesting approach hapa by Senegal in terms of set piece. So it's a poor delivery. Niliwasifu venye walipiga ile kona moja vizuri. After that, since then they haven't delivered a good set piece. I can see ule jamaa mwenye aliact hii TV show inaitwa Lupin. Wale umeona hiyo series inaitwa Lupin yenye inakuwa on Netflix. I can see that actor is there. I can't remember his name. Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz hajaonekana. How many minutes in? 29 minutes in. Idrissa Gueye. Mendy. Senegal very, very patient in what they are doing. Mendy. Ball over the top. I think Bono is going to defend that one. corner for not corner, sorry, goal kick. No, Kolibali kumbe ako suspended. He's not what? He's not injured. Na pia huyu player wa Morocco mwenye anaitwa Ounahi pia ako na injury. I remember during the World Cup back in 2022 watu walikuwa wameanza kuona he's a good player. I think anavaa number 8 for Morocco if I'm not wrong. But hiyo wing ya kina Hakimi na kina Brahim Diaz zimenyamaza sana considering they are among the best players for the Morocco team. 30 minutes on, I don't think wamekuwa na any impact on the game. Good ball hapo to Eza Abde. Eza Abde itabidi arudi nyuma hapa. 2 players on him. Mazraoui is down. Very good position hapa for a free kick. Set piece inaweza fungua game though. Set piece inaweza fungua game. In a final you need to do everything well. Defending, attacking. You also need your goalkeeper to be on his best performance. Kumbuka back in 2018 during the Champions League final, ilikuwa between Real Madrid and Liverpool. Karius on that day, I don't think he had a very good day hiyo siku. He made multiple mistakes in that game, and Real Madrid ended up winning the Champions League on that night. So you also need your goalkeeper to be on point during a final. Na kuko on point inaweza go either way, either by by saving penalties, by pulling out big saves during the game. Can go either way. Set piece. Poor set piece. Kuna mtu hapo kwenye set piece inaletwa. Senegal fans wanna dance. They don't mind the fact that wamekuwa outnumbered by the Morocco fans. Senegal fans are doing their best hapo to support their team. Kwa pressed hapa heavily on their box Senegal. Tabidi wanapura hii ball hapa. Any foul hapo referee. Easy, that's a foul. Ganage. Diouf. Nice one. Ndiaye hapo weak. Umehold ball sana. Ulikuwa tu fast touch your ball and then you pass. Sasa game imeanza kufunguka sana. Saibari hapo with a cheeky drag back. Sasa game imekuwa sasa kama tag of war sasa. Mane does very well hapo defensively, ana lose ball pia yeye. Sasa imeanza kukua basketball sasa. Imeanza kukua basketball football. Sadio Mane unaanguka peke yako. Mazraoui. Haya, bado 0-0. No one has landed a punch yet. Ball over the top hapa akitafuta Saibari. Morocco for the first time wanna maintain possession into Senegal's half. Ball in behind for Hakimi, natolewa. Niakate. Niakite ama Niakate? What is the right pronunciation? Niakate. There's a player that is down for Senegal hapa. Dia is down. I think he's hurt his ankle hapo. Ndiaye. Ismail Assar is warming up. A very, very dangerous player. Ismail Assar. I think mmeona his heroics in the FA Cup that Crystal Palace won last season against Man City. But Ismail Assar is also a very good option to have. I think he's a very good finisher in terms of how he strikes the ball. Morocco with possession hapa with Hakimi. Sadio Mane pressing him heavily. Hakimi loses the ball. Jackson anakata. Ndiaye. Bono with a very big save. It should be 1-0 for Senegal. Bono with a very good save. Morocco amekuwa caught hapo sleeping. Ndiaye, I don't think amepata cleanly. From what I'm seeing, I don't think he caught that ball cleanly. But it's also a very good save hapo by Bono. Wacha tupatie goalkeeper credit on that one. Umekuwa stretched hapo Morocco. Set piece hapa for Senegal. Poor delivery. Tunasema nini about finals? When it comes to finals, you have to be spot on when it comes to everything. Jackson alikuwa amepula out a very good pass hapo to Ndiaye. Jackson alikuwa amedeliver very good pass hapo. Karibu mafans wa Morocco wakuwe wanyamazishwe hapa. Lamine Camara. Mendy. I think that was the best chance in the whole game so far. Sadio kata Hakimi hapa. Sadio Mane pelekwa chini hapo. Referee hapa kunafaa kuwa na foul. Referee anasema advantage. Nilikuwa nadhani hiyo Mane inafaa kuwa foul. It should have been a foul hiyo ya Mane. Hata hiyo ya Jackson inafaa pia kuwa foul. I don't know which game the referee is watching. That's a good save though. It's a good save hapo by Bono. Oof. Sijui, I'm a bit torn off. I don't think Ndiaye alicatch your ball cleanly. Corner for Morocco. El Hanous up with the ball. Is Azuli with a very good turn up. Is up there. Let across ndani. Hafifu. Nini wamepoteza chance Morocco. Wamepoteza chance hapo Morocco pia. They've had a very good chance hapo 40 minutes in. Lovely delivery hapo by you should at least be making contact with the ball. Ai. Hapo ni just keep your eyes open bro. Ni kama he closed his eye when heading the ball, so aka move mapema before even the ball ifike. But both teams zimekuwa na at least one good chance to land the first goal hapa, but bado tuko 0-0 40 minutes in. Yeah, free kick hapa for Morocco. Mane against Hakimi. But Hakimi I think ana nini ako anacheza nyuma sana hii game. I don't know what's wrong. Is it that I'm dropping frames ama what's happening? I think I'll restart the internet at halftime. Tondani hapa ball. Ezalzuli atafikia hapa mpira in time. 1-on-1 against Mendy. Rudi ndani Ezabde. Anakata nyuma. Saibari. I told you Saibari is not impressing. Mkadhani I'm hating. El Hanous. Brahim Diaz. Throw in for Morocco. Ona hiyo venye huyu jamaa amedive into that tackle. Lamine Camara amedive into that tackle completely. I think amegongwa on his face. But hey, hiyo it's a very good slide tackle hapo by Lamine Camara. Wanaleta hadi kitanda. Amegongwa kwa uso by the boot imemgonga tu exactly on his jaw. I don't think ilikuwa malicious though. I don't think it's intentional. But that looks very painful. I can see Papesa is warming up. Sorry. Yeah, Papesa, not Ismaila. Hiyo chance ya Morocco pit was a good one. That cross could have made the difference in this game. Aguad. Sijui kama ya Lamine Camara ataendelea. but we'll find out soon. Mazraoui. Senegal bado wako strong. But I think pia Morocco lazima wakuwe as patient as possible. Poteza mpira hapa nikisema mambo ya patience. Hatari Jackson. Nicholas Jackson. Patia Sadio Mane heavy fast touch. Leta kitu ndani hapa corner. Hey, Senegal wanakaa pia on the counter attack. They are not joking. What? Senegal wanakaa pia mkikaa vibaya wanaweza wagonga na counter. But good defending hapo by that player. Corner for Senegal. 4 minutes added on the first half. Chatuone ikona itakuwa aje. I think corner za Senegal zimekuwa a bit underwhelming except the first one that they had. Let's see how they get this one off. Diouf. And they're taking a lot of time before they take the set pieces. They're taking a lot of time. Okay, there's a player down, so we'll have to hold that one. Nicholas Jackson and Mazraoui. They're having a contest up next to Bono. Bado set piece haijapigwa. Cornelton ndani, outswinger, kuna mtu. But that was a good delivery. Brahim Diaz. Tabidi arudishe nyuma because there's no support for him. Brahim. Patia Aguad. Ten minutes before the Barcelona game begins. Real Sociedad versus Barcelona. Jackson intercepts. Gay. I wanna slow down everything. 4 minutes added on. Jaribu kutafuta Nicholas Jackson, but it's not fruitful. Apoteza mpira hapa. Ndiaye. Pass ball. Bro, what are you doing, man? Pass ball. There are people in open position, man. Angepass your ball 1-0. Hakimi anata kitu. Saibari. Vruta kitu hapa lakini Senegal wana defend vizuri. Senegal wamewaste your chance. Tutaona hiyo highlight, but whoever had that ball on the edge of the box when Senegal were attacking, waste your chance in my opinion. Slot to your ball a pass. Pass to your ball to the players on his left. What is happening hapa? Pass to your ball kwa hiyo player kwa hapo left, it's in. I'm telling you. Lamine Camara Poor heavy fast touch, akashindwa kucontrol your ball. But ni corner for Morocco. Hakimi analeta kona lakini hakuna fruit. I think imefika half time. Tumefika half time in the Afcon final. 0-0. Good chances zimetokea in the last 20 minutes for both sides, but none has been able to land a punch on the other so far. I think Senegal wamekuwa na the best chances. That one yenye Ndiaye alikuwa nayo was good, na pia on the final minutes wamepata a very good chance. But the weird thing ni Morocco, kuna times zenye they are misplacing the ball when they are in their own half. But halftime imefika. Let me see what's happening in the other games that are being played today. Halftime in the Afcon final. Jaribu kutafuta stats za first half tuone how the game has been in terms of statistics. Stats ziko wapi? Just a second, I'm doing something. Reconnection is successful. Yeah, nilikuwa nimerestart internet tuone kama ita stop misbehaving kwa sababu I think in the last 20 minutes ime fluctuate, but I can see that we are back. Nasema let me put the stats on the screen so that we can discuss that first half that we have just seen. Gaming screen. Yeah, so yeah. Halftime bado tuko 0-0. Senegal is the 19th ranked team in FIFA rankings. And then Morocco wako 11. Morocco, kumbuka, in the last World Cup walienda hadi semi-final. Wacha tuangalie stats. Ball possession 51% Senegal. Nilikuwa ndani ingekuwa a bit heavy kwa sababu Senegal they are controlling possession a lot, although most of it is in their half. So yeah, there it is. And then ball possession ya Morocco ni 49%. I think wame improve a lot in the last 20 minutes Morocco. Expected goals, that is XG 0.62 for Senegal, and then 0.16 for Morocco. Yeah, Senegal liko is that hizo chances tumeona hiyo ya Ndiaye 1-on-1. So yeah, maybe 0.62 ina make sense. And then shots 4 for Senegal and then 3 for Morocco. Only 2 shots on target, inamaanisha that Senegal wako na 50% shot accuracy, and then Morocco wako na 0 shots on target for the home team. I don't know kama ni pressure wako nayo or something, but they definitely need to improve hizi numbers zao in terms of the shots on target that they have. Big chances, Senegal wako na 2. I think one of them ni ile ya Ndiaye. Ya pili ni gani? I don't remember the second one. And then wamemiss zote 2. Accurate passing 87% passing for Senegal, 88 for Morocco. Fouls committed 7-6. Corners, Senegal they are winning the corners. And then wacha tuangalie the passes, tuone which player has the most touches and has the most passes. Moussa Niakate, that is a defender for Senegal. You can tell that Senegal, they have a lot of possession in their own half kwa sababu the player that has the most touches ni a defender. So yeah, Mazraoui pia on the left wing, the left back position akona 42 touches, and then the rest wanajipanga. What else can we talk about? Head to head, have they ever played against each other? Yes, they've played against each other in friendlies, and Morocco ended up winning both. One of them ilikuwa 6 years ago, and the one before that was how many years ago? 2011 minus 2026. Is that 11 years ago? Sorry, 15 years ago. But zilikuwa kwa friendlies, and then kuna hii moja yenye ni back in 2025 in Afcon National Championship. Hii ni gani? Hata sikumbuki. I think hii ni nini? CHAN. So Morocco won that day. Ni CHAN kweli ama ni gani? 2025 walicheza against each other on August. Yeah, hii ni CHAN I think, if I'm not wrong. Acha tuangalie players wenye walikuwa on queue on that day. Yeah. Hii ni nini? Hii ni CHAN yenye walikuwa wanacheza. Juu CHAN ndio ilikuwa back in 2025. Lineups, I don't think kuna any injuries, although Lamine Kamara aligongwa a lot. We thought maybe he's going to be substituted, but he has recovered. Yeah, big second half coming up. Let me tune in the the Barcelona game on my second screen, and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm back. Yeah, I was just nilikuwa naeka hiyo game ya Barcelona against Real Sociedad, and also be following that up. But yeah, first half imekuwa a bit here and there. I think Senegal began the game very well between the two sides, but Morocco have picked themselves up in the last 20 minutes. I still think that Morocco, they are feeling that what should you call it? That pressure of playing at home in a international tournament. They are feeling that pressure ya could deliver the goods, so that is why wanakaa wako a bit off. Wako a bit, you can tell that they have pressure, but lazima pia wa remain as patient as possible. But I think as the game progresses and tunaendelea kufika dakika 60, 70, 80, Morocco ndio watajaribu kupush for it, but during that process ya pushing for it, wanaweza leave in a couple of spaces in behind, and Senegal wanaweza find the spaces, wanaweza find some very good transitions. Tumeona a couple of time ile one-on-one India alikuwa nayo, kuna time yenye Jackson pia alipata ball and then he passed it to Sadio Mane. So yeah, Senegal si ati wako off, but you can tell how wako more calm in the way they are doing things. Kwanza, I'm very impressed with their possession. I'm very, very impressed by the way they are possessing the ball. Barcelona wanavaa their pink kit. I don't like it. Tunakumbuka the last time niliona Barcelona wakicheza with that kit is when we lost 4-0 to Sevilla. It was not a good day that day. Anyway, wacha to turn attention to Afcon. Let me see what's happening. Midweek kuko na Champions League football and we will be there. We will be there for the Champions League games. Midweek. Wednesday kuna game gani kubwa Champions League? But I feel kama games kubwa zimeisha. Yeah, sioni game kubwa pale popote. Hizi games zote acha niweke kwa screen. Hizi games zote za Tuesday na Wednesday they are not. Si ati labda useme Arsenal versus Inter Milan. If you can make an argument for that one. You can make an argument for Arsenal versus Inter Milan. Wako wapi? Hii pekee ndio unaweza make an argument for it. Hizi zingine I think they are a bit quiet. PSG Sporting CP na hizi ni Tuesday. And then on Wednesday. So on that day we'll watch Man City versus Bodo Glimt. On Wednesday, is there anything interesting? Maybe Barcelona versus Slavia Prague. Na Champions League table inakaaje sahi? 1 minute before Afcon irudi, wacha tuone Arsenal ndio wana lead Champions League table. We need to do something about that. Arsenal, Bayern Munich, PSG, Man City. So Atalanta wamesneak in hapa. Real Madrid wako 7th, Liverpool wako 9th. Barcelona wako 15th. Speaking of Barcelona, walikuwa wameconcede but ni offside. How many seconds in? 45 seconds in, Barcelona walikuwa wameconcede. Sijui nini inaninyonga leo. Wacha turudi kwa Afcon. Barcelona walikuwa wameconcede. 45 seconds in they had already conceded, but it was offside. Aya, good ball for Lamine Yamal. Ako peke yake Lamine. Anaingia kwa box, ako peke yake Lamine Yamal. Anagawa, piga kitu hapa. Goalkeeper na save. Goalkeeper wa Sociedad. Pedri, you should score. Pedri, you should score. There is no way we are making an excuse for someone like you. Chance kama hiyo, Pedri, you should score. Lamine Yamal was completely onside. Akachukua ball, very good pass. Pedri, you should score. Pedri, you should score, Pedri. You should score, Pedri. There is no way unapata ball, you just pass it directly when your goalkeeper is standing. You should score from there, Pedri. I can't let you off the hook for that one. Aya, ball in behind. Aya, Morocco naona wako ready for the second half. Let's see what's going to unfold in this one. Hopefully tusiende extra time. Tomorrow is on a Monday. Kindly, Senegal and Morocco, please do it for me if not for you. Do it for me kindly. One of you should win this one in the next 45 minutes. Whoever wins this one between Senegal and Morocco, I think they will have a very good start to the year, considering that it's a World Cup year. Itakuwa very good bragging rights. bado game ijaanza, naona players ndio angalia fixtures za World Cup. The first game yenye tutawatch itakuwa, the first game of the tournament ni Mexico versus South Africa. That is on a Thursday at 10 pm. Hiyo ni a very good time. What? On Thursday game imeanza, acha niweke timer. Nilikuwa nasema that the first game of the World Cup itakuwa Mexico versus South Africa, and then South Korea versus someone at 5 am. Oof. So unaona hizi games zote ni ma 5 am na 4 am. Oh my god. Itakuwa very very painful. Itakuwa very painful, but hopefully the football itafanya tu nini, tukuwa excited to stay up during those hours, especially if you're working during the day, and then you need to be alert at 1 am in order to watch the game. But hawaja generate games zingine. But I think wenye wanapanga World Cup, they'll find a way of doing what, of making the big games zikuwe at conducive times for people in Europe. But sasa unajua sisi hatuko Europe, sadly. Aya, wacha tuone nani atachukua kikombe. Whatever happens today, lazima kukuwe na one nation yenye ita win the Afcon. That is what we are sure of. The only thing we are not sure of is who is going to win it. Goal kick for Morocco. Suspended captain for Senegal. Piga kitu ndani Barcelona. 1-0 Barca. Fermin Lopez 1-0 Barca. 1-0 Barcelona. Piga hapa shot from outside the box, kitu inaingia ndani. 1-0. Lakini Real Sociedad wanasema wanataka foul during the build up of that goal. Wacha tuone. Ni akati hapa with the ball for Senegal. No changes at halftime for either side. Aya. Morocco win the ball back. Tuone kama referee atasema hii ilikuwa foul against Barcelona. I honestly don't think you're foul. Maybe because I support Barcelona, but I don't think you're foul. To chafu hapa. Hakimi. Referee anaenda kureview. Referee mwenye ana refi game ya Barcelona, I know him. He's a fraud. Sikumbuki jina yake. But he's a... Ni Hernandez ama anaitangwa nani? I don't know, but anakuanga fraud sana. Similar to all referees in La Liga, basically. That is what, like, it's La Liga ni daily bread, having poor referees. Boli inatolewa hapa. Very good defense hapo by Niakate. Very good defending hapo. Ni by Diouf. Very good defending hapo. If he fails to make contact with that ball, there's a Morocco player hapo mwenye ako free. Referee amesema ni foul. Amesema Barcelona walikuwa na foul during build up. So game iko 0-0. Sinimwambia the moment nimeona ni huyo referee, I just knew. Cornel ndani, kuna mtu for Morocco. Corner for Morocco again. Hakimi analeta kona ndani, hatari, kuna mtu. Abde on the head of this one. Ana nini? Abde. Abde ana hold on to the ball too much. Hiyo ndio disadvantage yao wase wenye wana dribblers. Wana dribble. Saibari, leta kitu ya chini, kuna kitu. Morocco second half wameanza na a lot of force. Mazraoui with the ball. Second half Morocco wameanza very well. Good ball hapo by Mazraoui. Foul against Ez Alzuli. That was a good defending hapo by Diop on that one. The ball hapo, kama angemiss your ball, El Kabi could have been in. Set piece for Morocco. Naona fans wa Morocco wanaanza kujishika on their faces. Hakimi hapa I think go for goal. Hakimi hits the wall. Morocco second half ndio wameanza vizuri. That was expected considering that they are playing at home, they want to win it. First half walikuwa a bit here and there. You would expect that second half waanze with a lot of force. Throw in. Saibari. Aya, wanaenda kubreak away hapa Senegal. Na kata ndefu hapa akitafuta Jackson against Mazraoui. Jackson poteza mpira. Ndiaye change wing. Ako chini hapa Mazraoui on his penalty area. Referee stops the game. Game has been stopped. Mazraoui is down. Senegal with the ball hapa. Outright up and Ndiaye. Throw in for Senegal. Nice ball hapo by Niakate. Taken down hapo, hiyo ni foul from Al Anoui. Ayanoui. Whoever scores the first goal hapo kwa hii final, 70% chance he's taking it home. Hata si 70, I will even take it further and say 90, considering that we're in the second half. We just need one of your players to be clinical. Slightly too. Just one player quick clinical enough. You win the African Cup of Nations. Sadio. Nakata safi hapa Sadio. Patia Diouf. Sadio. Kata kitu hapa lakini ni kona. Mbona Mane apigi kona ama he's not good at corners? I think yeye ndiye anafaa kukua kwa hizi corners za Senegal. Good defending hapo by the Morocco defenders. Corner for Senegal. "56 minutes in 0-0. Lamine Camara with the corner for Senegal. Corner taken da, kuna mtu. Bono makes the save. Ball inside. El Kabi amemiss. El Kabi. We have just said we just need one chance to be clinical. That is a very good chance for Morocco. As a matter of fact, that is the best chance of the game so far. That's such a good ball by yeah. Woo. Yeah. That is going to hurt. If at the end of the game you don't win this tournament, your chance it's going to haunt you for a while. But you have to forget it and keep it going. But that is the best chance of the game. That is the best chance of the game. Hakim wana collide hapa with his fellow player, but play continues hapa. Naona tu Lamine Yamal is dribbling hapa against Real Sociedad. But your chance, El Kabi, was the best chance of the game. Ndiaye, Niakate. Yeah, almost entering the 60th minute. Ghana Gay. Ndiaye. Lovely footwork hapa by the Everton player. Taken down hapo lakini ni throw in for Senegal. The more the minutes keep on going, the more the nerves keep on increasing. Nerves, they keep on increasing the more the time keeps on progressing. Because stakes, they keep on getting higher and higher. Lovely ball hapo. Crossed ball. Hakimi anaacha anatoka nje. No goals yet so far in the final. This was a good chance, bro. Hii ni kama ni tap in, bro. Sorry to say so, El Kabi, but you should be converting from there. But I think he opened up his foot a bit too much. But we also have to give credit to Mendy, because I think the venye Mendy aliget out of his position kukuja kuclose him down, ilifanya feel ni kama he has to take the shot as quickly as possible. And in that process, akaidrag wide. Hizo ni zenye you might find yourself asking, usiku during the night, you might ask yourself, wow, hiyo chance nilimisa aje, man. Especially if you end up picking up the runners-up medal. But as we know football, I'm pretty sure they'll still have another chance up at the Morocco striker. But at this time bado ndio unaangalia bado bench, uangalie if you might introduce someone mwenye anaweza brighten up the game, but it's a big chance. Diouf. Sadio. Diouf with the poor pass. Brahim Diaz. El Kabi drags it wide. Zabde. Wasted chance for Morocco again. Morocco, they are wasting chances. These opportunities, they are not being put away by Morocco. Brahim Diaz is a very good pass up. El Kabi. Defender Pierre, you did your job. We have to appreciate that defender. That is great defending. We need to appreciate him. Second chance for Ezabde, I think he totally miskicked that one. But El Kabi, these chances are going to... Anyway. Barcelona still 0-0 against Real Sociedad. Barcelona had scored, but it was deemed as a foul during build-up. Goal kick for Senegal. Barcelona up with a good chance, but they make nothing out. Dani Olmo, what are you doing, man? Dani Olmo. Of all people, when you're kicking the ball that way. Similar chance to the one that El Kabi had. But Dani Olmo anaipeleka juu sasa. Ball over the top hapa for Senegal, akitafuta Diouf. Overcook hiyo, itakuwa throw in for Morocco. Fans wa Morocco bado they are cheering on. Although kuna madam naona hapa, she's busy texting on her phone. Hopefully she's checking the Barcelona score. Hopefully she's a Barcelona fan. Intercepted hapa by Mazraoui. Ezazuli. Anagawa hapa. Morocco, you can tell that they are playing with a lot of directness in the second half hapa. Hakimi anaenda kitu hapa ndani hatari. Good defending corner for Morocco. Corner for Morocco. Zero goals so far in the game. Aya, Hakimi on the corner. Aya, Brahim Diaz on the corner alongside Hakimi. Aya, short corner. Hakimi anata kitu ndani. Kuna mtu. Headed over. Second corner again. Aya, he's bleeding, man. That's a nasty injury. Him say he's bleeding a lot. It appears maybe he has a cut on his face. A clash of heads hapo. A clash of heads hapo. Huyo ni Masina. That is very painful. That is very painful. Oh, that's very painful. Hiyo inakaa kukuwa very very painful. I think amegongo hapa on this side on his what? Hii ni side gani? Right. On his right eye. I don't think ilikuwa malicious though. Aya, Barcelona bado 0-0, 25 minutes in. Oof. Lamine Yamal! Referee anasema alikuwa offside. Offside. Referee anasema ni offside. Lamine is offside hapo. He's offside hapo. His what foot? Ni right foot. His right foot was offside hapo for Lamine Yamal. Hey, fans wa Morocco wame turn up for this one. I'm not even seeing any empty seat on this stadium. But tuangalie ticket prices during Afcon. Let us see what were the ticket prices. Ticket prices. Prices Afcon. Seat pick. How much was a ticket? Oof. Almost 1,200 euros. Wow. That is very expensive. How many tickets are you looking for? Only they think I can buy a ticket to watch the finals. Let me just share the screen. Any. You can see the prices up are very, very expensive. And the more the closer you are to the ground, the more expensive it is. So you can see sitting here is 2,500 euros. Hey. 2,500 to be seated anywhere here. All the green spaces you're seeing, obviously excluding the field because you can't sit on the field. But all the other seats you're seeing, 2,500 euros. Wow. 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 The play is still down hapa. Barcelona attacking. Still a corner for Morocco, remember. Unataka kuniambia hizi seats zote naona zimejaa zilikuwa 2500 euros. What? I'm still in shock considering how many fans I'm seeing here. Unless perhaps maybe the website enye tumetumia na hike prices. 2500. The 2500 the expensive sana. Hebu acha tuone Champions League final tickets zitakuwa pesa ngapi? UCL final. Ticket prices UCL final. Ticket and hospitality obviously iko kwa website ya UEFA. I need to create an account in order to know the price. Why do I need to create an account in order to know the price of tickets in the final? Acha tuone. So the most expensive ticket during the standard prices during the 2025 Champions League final, the most expensive was 950 euros. Acha tuangalie 2026 final. The most expensive ticket is how much? It's crazy. 3,200 euros. Hey, but I just gonna expect Afcon. Sociedad have scored against Barcelona. Oyarzabal scores for Real Sociedad. But Dani Olmo, you've wasted so many chances. Dani Olmo, you missed that chance. It's very embarrassing. Oyarzabal scores for Real Sociedad. Ooh, ako offside. Ayuko offside. Mwenye nimeangalia si yeye. Nilikuwa ndani huu mwenye ako katikati ndiye amesikia, kumbe ni Oyarzabal. That is a good finish by Oyarzabal. Proper striker finish. Corner for Morocco. The Morocco plays back on his feet hapa. Substitutes hapa for Senegal. Ismail Assar. Morocco recover the ball. El Khanous ana dribble out of play on his own. Three changes for Senegal, I think. Three changes for Senegal. Mendy for Saik. And then Lamine Kamara for Ismail Assar. Dia also substituted. Senegal with the ball. 76 minutes on the clock. Still 0-0. Hakimi cleans up hapo. Free kick for Morocco. I'm really hoping someone scores. But by the looks of it, we are staring down the barrel of an extra time game. Kuna a lot of time wasting kwa hii game. Ama ni mimi pekee na notice hivi. There's a lot of time wasting. Especially times when it's time to take a set piece. Hakimi corner. Hakimi on the corner. El Kabi substituted. Two very good chances for him. Two very good chances for him. You'd expect him to score at least one. But El Nesri. El Hanous also substituted. Corner for Morocco. Corner taken by Hakimi. Back post delivery. Mendy sees it all the way. A ball in behind for Senegal with Jackson. Throw in. Mane anasema ilikuwa yao. Eight minutes before the end of the 90. Still goalless in this Afcon final. Niakate with the ball. 53% possession Senegal. Ball in. No one is there for Senegal. Hakimi clears his line. Free kick for Senegal. Sorry, for Morocco. Hapa ni kama we are going to extra time. We are going to extra time by the looks of it. Foul by Mane. Mane, so far in the last 5 minutes, you've committed a lot of fouls. Brahim Diaz. Jackson wins the ball back up for Senegal. Sadio Mane. Ismail Assar. Ismail Assar. Poor decision by man. Someone should just score. Massina is down for Morocco. I think they'll have to make a change up Morocco. But you can feel that intensity ya game imepungua kidogo. Yeah. What's happening? Arsenal make grown men cry. Arsenal fans hapa online bado. Massina substituted for Yamik. Aya, Ismail Assar with the ball. Aya, Jackson nafanya nini? Bye! Bono with a very good save. Oh, that's a good save by Bono. It's a good save by the goalkeeper hapo. That's a good one. Hey, that's a good save almost in the last few minutes of the game. Aya, Diouf crosses the ball. No one is there. Ah! Ezazuli! Peleka mpira juu sana, Ezabde. Both teams, they are trying to win it in the last minute of the game. Mbaye! Oof. Eh. Great goalkeeping up by Bono. Barcelona bado 1 goal down against Real Sociedad. Aya, Ismail Assar. Penalty for Barcelona. Penalty for Barcelona. Ako offside. Oh my goodness. Ako offside. Damn it. Lamine Yamal is offside. It's not a penalty. He's clearly offside up. Eight minutes added on in the Afcon final. Hiyo ni offside. I think ako offside. See, I think I've seen Lamine Yamal ako offside. I think ako offside. Me, from what I've seen, he's offside. Was there a push-up for 4? Hiyo ni nini. Senegal walikuwa wamescore but there was a foul. Yeah, Lamine Yamal alikuwa offside. Hiyo hadi me I had seen it with my naked eyes. Kama I can see it from here. Jackson substituted for Ndiaye. Saibari pia anakuwa substituted. Salahdin. Edward Mendy. Sini offside. Si offside hiyo against El Nesri. Hiyo ni offside. Even the pass yenye El Nesri ana receive. What? Corner for Morocco, 95 on the clock. Last minute winner could send the fans crazy hapa. The fans could go crazy if Morocco would score right now. The scenes would be crazy. At the same time, if Senegal were to get a goal up, the stadium would go silent. Brahim Diaz crosses the ball to no one. Goal kick. Diaz is complaining. Hiyo si penalty. Hiyo si penalty. I don't think hiyo Ibrahim Diaz hiyo ni foul. Hiyo ni penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. Ooh, but ball inakuja tu aje. Arm around the neck. Last minute possibility for a penalty here. Last minute possibility for a penalty. Nimeiwatch for the second time and you can see that amemvuruta clearly. Sikuwa nimeona that he had his hands on his neck. Oh my goodness, this is very decisive. Amempull bro, hiyo ni penalty last minute of the game. Ona venye, ona hadi referee apewi space ya kuangalia. Security people wako wapi bana? Even the referee is not being given space to go to the to analyze. Amemvuruta. Hiyo ni penalty. Hiyo ni penalty. Clearly has his hands on him. Hiyo ni penalty. Inaweza define history. Penalty for Morocco in the last minute of the game. Oh my goodness. Last minute penalty. I can't even imagine it. It's a penalty. Venye nimerewatch the first time I didn't think it's a penalty because sikuwa nimeona the fact that alimvuruta on the neck hapa. He pulled him off, and to even make it worse, anamvuruta and then he's the one who clears the ball. So that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Ismail Assar losing his mind. Ismail Assar losing his mind. Decision is a penalty for Morocco. Last minute penalty. Last minute penalty. Sasa pressure, the person that is taking the penalty, pressure sasa ni mingi sasa. Whoever is taking this penalty, pressure itakuwa mingi sana. Diouf anapigwa yellow card hapa. Diouf anapigwa yellow card hapa, and it's a penalty. Edward Mendy on the other side. I think Enesri is going to take this one. Players are heavily discussing this one, but I don't think our players wanaweza ona replay. A very very pivotal moment hapa in the Afcon final. Sasa wana argue nini surely? Players wana argue nini surely? Juu decision ishakuwa made. Who's taking the penalty for Senegal? Who's taking the penalty? Penalty for Morocco last minute of the game. Adi Jackson is engaging in a discussion hapa with one of the coach. Haya. Hii sasa ndio inaitwa pressure penalty sasa. Hii ndio inaitwa pressure penalty. Kama hujai experience pressure penalty ever, this is it. This is it. Players wa Senegal ni kama wanataka kutoka. Yeah, yeah. Mbona wanataka kuenda? Coach anaambia players watoke waende. Anawaambia wakuit ama anawaambia nini sasa? Players wanatoka ku What the hell is going on? Mbona players wa Senegal they are leaving the field? Ama wanasema they are not participating anymore. Yeah. Ujue msipo participate ni kama umeforfeit. Ni kama umeforfeit. Sasa wanaargue nini hadi sahi surely? Ishakuwa decided it's a penalty. Like there's nothing more you can do. It's a penalty clearly, amemvuruta. Penalty ipigwe tujue ukweli. But sasa sijui kama players of Senegal they are leaving ama where they are going. It's a penalty clearly. It's a pull. Amemvuruta kwanza on his neck. You can't make a case for him. Kwanza considering it's a last minute challenge and then it's in a final. Nah, I still think you're a penalty. Na unajua the weird thing ama the worst thing about it ni nini? Ukicompare size ya Brahim Diaz na Diouf, there's no way at Ibrahim ataruka kuliko Diouf. So Diouf, there's no need of you making such a challenge. The player is clearly smaller than you. Like, mbona unamvuruta hivyo? Surely, and you are taller than him. You are most probably, you are better than him in the air. Hakuna reason ya kufanya hivyo. There's no reason for doing that. Kutoka dakika ya 96 hadi sahii hatujaendelea. 2+4, 6 minutes in. Hatujaendelea. So, coach anaargue nini sasa surely? Sasa hii inatuwestia kila mtu time sasa. They're just wasting everyone's time. Sasa tumekaa tu, they are just arguing. Haiwezi reverse decision basically. Hata mshinde hapo tu mkiaji. Fans wa Morocco, they're still dancing. You would assume that they have scored. Wameamua waendelee, ni kama they have decided they are not going on. Wamequit. Senegal wamequit. Senegal wamequit in a final. Senegal wamequit. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Senegal wamequit. I think players wa Senegal wamequit, wameforfeit the game. Crazy scenes up. I can't remember the last time I saw something like this. This is crazy, and I think Ata FIFA will punish them for such behavior. Because this is not sportsmanship. Wamequit aje? How are they quitting? This is not good. This is not good display. This is not good display of by Senegal. This is a shame. It is very embarrassing. Umetuharibia game Senegal. I think wamequit. They are not going on anymore. I think wamequit. Game imeisha. Sadio Mane anawaambia mkuje muendelee. This is very crazy. Why are they leaving? Why? Why would you do that? Hata penalty ijakuwa taken bado. This is very off. Sadio Mane bado anaambia players wao warudi. But coach, mi niliona coach wao clearly akiwaambia watoke kwa uwanja. Sadio Mane with very good leadership hapo. It's good leadership by Mane. But I'm sure niliona coach wao akiwaambia watoke. If I'm not wrong. And I don't think I was. I think I saw the right thing. Coach wa Senegal aliambia players wao watoke kwa uwanja. And this is crazy. But you can tell that Mane ame ascend to the highest level of football. And I'm not shitting on the Senegalese players, FYI. I'm not by saying that. But the fact that wanaweza toka kwa field and they think that sasa wamequit game na watoke hivyo. Hata penalty ijapigwa bado. These are crazy scenes. Ndio hii iko hapa. I am seeing it clearly. Aliwaambia kujeni mtoke. You can clearly see anawaambia tokeni. Anawafanyia hivi, anawaambia mtoke kwa field. And he's the coach. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. Penalty hata ijapigwa and they had already gone. Drama in the final. Hatukuwa tuna expect drama itakuwa hivi. Edward Mendy pia anapigwa yellow card. Huni El Hadji Diouf, legendary Senegal player. Acha tuone. Penalty bado hata ijakuwa taken. The penalty has not yet been taken. And let's throw the ball up for Senegal. Wanaachia Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz with the penalty. Brahim Diaz with the penalty. Against Eduardo Mendy. Brahim Diaz with the penalty. Brahim Diaz up with the penalty against Senegal last minute in the Afcon final. Crazy scenes. Senegal players walikuwa wametoka wameenda wamerudi. Wacha tuone what Brahim Diaz does hapa. Possibly winning his nation, the Afcon. Bado kuko na a lot of interruptions. You can see kuna player hadi anaingia kwa box. Bado penalty hajakuwa taken. Dani Olmo ana miss tapping clearly. Ana miss aji open net. Bado penalty hajapigwa. Imagine since Brahim Diaz eke ball chini. Brahim Diaz. Mendy amese. What the hell is going on, Brahim Diaz? This is crazy football. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Amejaribu Panenka. Oh my god. Humiliation for Brahim Diaz. What the hell? Amejaribu Panenka despite everything. Amejaribu to go for a classic move. Imefail. Oh my goodness. Football is crazy. Football is crazy. Football is a crazy sport. Football is a crazy sport. Amejaribu Panenka. What? Amejaribu Panenka despite everything. Hapo unachukua ball tu, you pick a side and you go for it. Amejaribu kukua cheeky about it despite everything. Amejaribu Panenka surely. Senegal saizi sasa they might even go and win it. Crazy scenes wase. I don't think kuna game imekuwa tumeocha yenye ni crazy kuliko hii. He has gone for Panenka akamiss. So penalty inapeanwa. Players of Senegal, they get angry, they leave. They leave the field, wanaenda kwa dressing room. Sadio Mane na Idrissa Gueye pekee ndio wana back into the field. Wanarudi. Players of Senegal wanarudi. Penalty inaenda kukua taken. Brahim Diaz anapoa penalty. Anajaribu Panenka ina fail. I mean, the people writing the script for this one, Kama, you're the one who is writing the script for this final. Big up to you. Big up to you for this crazy script. This is one of the craziest scripts tushaiona in football. Crazy. Crazy scenes hapa. I should stop the timer. But that has been crazy. Everything yenye tumeona in the last 15 to 20 minutes. Crazy. A lot to talk about. We have a lot of things to talk about after this game. Definitely dropping a video on this one. Definitely. But the cup is still on the nini. on the table. Someone has to win the Afcon either way. Imagine if Senegal go and win it. Imagine if Senegal will win after everything. Chatungoje though. The script bado haijakuwa full. Lazima kukuwe na mtu mwenye atawin at the end of the day. Even if we stay here for the next 24 hours, someone has to win this one. Crazy game. Barcelona bado 1 goal down against Real Sociedad. 30 minutes to go. I'm going to go and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes, eh? Still goalless in this final. What's happening? Wamescore? Senegal wamescore? Senegal wamescore bana, hata sijaona hiyo bao yenye wamescore. Senegal wamescore bro. Nimerudi nikapata msia na celebrate. What's happening? Wacha tuone highlight. Wacha tuone highlight. Wanataka kitu. Nini? Golazo! Hiyo highlight ndio naona sahi bana. Gay amescore for Senegal. What the hell is going on? I have barely sat down naona msia na celebrate man. Such a cold finish hapo. Angalia finish, nimeingia right in time. Piga kitu ndani Senegal, 1-0. 1-0 for Senegal. Crazy scenes. Oh my goodness, the script for this game is so good, man. The script is so good, man. Hii game inafaa kuwa featured kwa Oscars next Oscars. Hii script ni crazy. Hii script ni crazy. Check your finish. Pap. La 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 la. Ay. Wacha hata Senegal wawin tu. Wacha tu Senegal wawin. Check your finish, bro. Ay. Haya, Morocco in the mud, but mko na a few minutes za kujiredeem though. Mko na a few minutes za kujiredeem. Jamaa amepiga hapa shots 1-0 na venye tu nimeingia hivi naona msee ana celebrate na shangaa what's happening. Piga kitu hapa Senegal. If they go to win it, I am going to say, as crazy as this sound, hii itakuwa the craziest game we've ever done a watch along for. And I don't think there is even a doubt for that. Hii game iishe Senegal wa win. Hey. Itakuwa crazy. Barcelona bado wako 1 goal down. Dani Olmo is missing chances like he has placed a bet for Real Sociedad. Crazy scenes. Aya, 95 on the clock. Sasa Senegal hapa sasa ni kudefend tu. Sasa shida, unajua the worst part ni nini? Senegal wataanza kucheza out of character. Watacheza venye walicheza the whole game. But mafans wamenyamaza wote mafans wa Senegal. Aya, change wing hapa. Brahim Diaz. Mendy anaona. Bro, nilikuwa nadhani game itaisha within 90 minutes. Si ati nilikuwa nadhani, I was hoping iisha within 90 minutes, but hii script yenye imeunfold hapa, it's worth everything. It's worth me losing one or 2 hours of sleep. Mafans wamenyamaza wote. Brahim Diaz substituted, stinker. Mazraoui pia anakuwa hooked hapa. Wanaeka Igmane. Wanaeka striker hapa in Igmane. I think Igmane anachezeanga Rangers in Scotland. I remember ni last season tulikuwa tunawatch game ya Rangers versus Spurs in the Europa League. I remember seeing him. I think he's also the guy that featured on the thumbnail on that day. Anatoa mpira hapa Masina ama ni Aguad? Huyo ni Aguad. Haya, wanatoa uchafu. Gana Gay. Ismaila sana pura tu bola, ajali kwenye ball inaenda. It's too early for that, Senegal. Calm down. Nyang'anya mpira hapa. Nini? Ndiaye. Cutback hapa inapita Bono, but inakuja kwa msewa Senegal. Aya, wanageuka Mbaye, poor first touch. Aya, bado Morocco with possession. Their fans have gone quiet. Sasa Senegal msiende kudefend. Msiende kudefend kukaa kwa box. Mkipata ball hivyo mnawakimbiza Barcelona wameshikiliwa huko na chokehold. Acha mpira inapita, nafasi, kuna mtu chafu inatolewa. "20 minutes of extra time inabaki, so usidhani kazi imeisha." Mendy anachukua mpira. Contact hapa from En-Nesyri. But hiyo ni soft. Okay, ni foul though, lakini si unajua goalkeepers are very very much protected. Joao Cancelo making his second debut for Barcelona. Ferran Torres anatolewa, wanaweka Lewandowski. Balde pia anatolewa, wanaweka Joao Cancelo. Dani Olmo pia anakuwa hooked. Amemiss 2 open nets. Una miss aji open net twice. How bad are you at your job as a footballer? Amemiss open net mara mbili. Niakate anatoa lakini Idriozola. Igamen ama Igmane. Mendy kuko na contact hapo with Mendy's left foot. Igmane bado ako down. Igmane ama Igmain. Igmane kwangu ndio ina sound as the right pronunciation. Chatuona iba wene Senegal wamepiga. Mane ndiye alisteal the ball. Gay amevuruta yeah, that's a beautiful strike. Strike your ball and he was even following down. It's just a powerful strike up by Gay. Brahim Diaz on the bench crying. Okay, he's not crying, but you can tell that he's holding his tears. Hakimi. Say, how many hours in? 2 hours, 40 minutes. If you're watching, please leave a like. Appreciate this effort. Barcelona bado wanang'ang'ana. El Nesri. Hey. Ujawani mnoma when it comes to heading, to the point that ball kama hiyo yeye anaiendea na head. Lewandowski hapa mpata chance but goalkeeper amesave. Aya, piga attack hapa. Lovely ball. Idrissa Gana Gueye, lovely interception. Mbaye. Twisting. Gets away from two. Mbaye. Ya. Karibu ikuwe one of the best goals tumeona leo. Hakimi amemdinae. Mbaye alikuwa amekunja players wa Morocco akaweka kwa mfuko. Hiyo ilikuwa good dribble hapo. Lewandowski alikuwa amekelea header ingine hapo, but the goalkeeper made a good save hapo, goalkeeper Real Sociedad. It's a good stop by huyo goalkeeper. Barcelona still suffering, 66 minutes on that one. Barcelona still 1 goal down against Real Sociedad. Mbaye alikuwa amedribble very very well. Ball natoka nje. Aya, Hakimi. Leta kitu Hakimi. Hafifu, hakuna mtu. Ball na hii game inakaa kukuwa very exciting sana. Mane tu taken down. Referee anasema kuna kitu, ni half time. Kuna player naona anabebwa na stretcher hapa wa... This is Takefubo. Takefubo anatolewa on a stretcher. Ni kama amekuwa hurt. Aya, imefika half time. Stop time. Stop time. Anajaribu kuseti. Hii time yangu inasumbuanga in terms of ikishapita 100 minutes. Joao Cancelo. How do I make this? Rashford anaweka kitu ndani. Super sub Marcus Rashford. Piga kitu ndani. 1-1 Barca. 1-1 Barcelona against Sociedad. Piga kitu ndani. Lovely assist by Lamine. Lovely assist by Lamine Yamal. Iko nini bana? Angalia hiyo assist from a 19-year-old footballer. No wonder you guys hate Lamine Yamal so much. I understand your hatred for him. Because you didn't expect him to be this good. But hiyo assist... Nawambianga pass... Mimi out of everything Lamine Yamal does, his passing kwangu ndio the most impressive thing. Ayaya, walikuwa score. Wamescore Real Sociedad. Wamescore bana. Barcelona, man, you can't be serious. You can't be serious, Barcelona. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. You can't be serious, Barcelona. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. You're not a serious football team. Wameconcede, man. Hata 1 minute haijaisha. Corner for Morocco. Piga shot hapa, no one. Barcelona wamenidisappoint sana. Wana concede aje that quickly. Morocco bado they are looking for something. Corner for Morocco. Edward Mendy! Nini? Senegal! Nini? Ay! Nini? Pop! Ay! Senegal wameponea hapo. Ay! Hapo wameponea. Hapo nao wameponea. Hapo wameponea. Hakimi anaanguka peke yake. Just a minute. Hii game ya Barcelona. Acha ni adjust screen. Anapelekwa chini hapa. Foul for Morocco. Game haijaisha bado. Hakimi hapa. Chonga kitu ndani, Hakimi. Tolewa. Tuko na kama some 13 minutes to go. Hiyo si foul, ref. Hiyo si foul. Hiyo si foul, referee. Joan Garcia is having a shitty day in the office. Joan Garcia leo is having a shitty day in the office. Kila anakaa ko so uncomfortable with everything. Anakaa ko rattled sana. anakaa ako very rattled with everything. Anafaa calm down as soon as possible. Set piece for Morocco. Letwa ndani Mendy. Naona kila kitu. Haya. Idrissa Gueye. Nice one. Leta kitu ndani. Big aye, amemiss open net. Amemiss open net. Amemiss open net. Open. Hakuna goalkeeper. Hakuna goalkeeper, bro. Amemiss open net. I'm seeing my own things. Amemiss open net ama ni mimi nimeona vitu zangu. I'm pretty sure jamaa amemiss open net. Open goal, hakuna goalkeeper like ni wewe tu na open net. Enyewe the pressure ni kitu mbaya. Acha tu niwaambie ukweli. Usitake kukuwa na pressure when you're doing something. Inaweza kufanya ukae incompetent. Huyu jamaa kuna open net, bro. You can't fool me. Ama goalkeeper ameshika. Ai, hii game iko na story mingi sana. Nesri anapigwa yellow card for fouling the... I think ame foul nani? Ame foul Ndiaye. Barcelona, they are fighting for their lives. Set piece for Senegal. Naya Mane standing on one side. Anakave kitu ndani. Agada anakuwa taken down hapa, foul for Morocco. Pigwa yellow card hapo. Sijui mbona nashuku Morocco atascore. I just feel like ni kama script itakuwa crazier than what we think. Foul on. Hapo hiyo ni foul. Hakimi ana protest, but that is clearly a foul. Hiyo ni obstruction clearly. Si Hakimi lakini ame obstruct. Huyo number 14 wa Morocco. That's a clear obstruction hapo. There's no even discussion. Aya. Throw in for Senegal. Pedri with the ball for Barcelona. Na Kata anapatia Rashford. Piga pa shot, Bono anaiona. Corner for Senegal. Huyo game mwenye amescore anaekelea pia long shot hapo. Mane! Bwah! Well defended. Aramburu. Huyu jamaa anaitwa Aramburu. Huyu msee anaitwa Aramburu mwenye na play for. Funny enough, Aramburu sounds like an African name, but ni huyu msee mwenye anachezea Real Sociedad. Anytime naonanga Real Sociedad wanacheza against Barcelona, that guy goes anachezanga his best game ever. Ni kama ule msee mwingine alikuwa anaitwa nani? Kuna huyu jamaa wa Celta Vigo anaitwa Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas alikuwa anangoja game against Barcelona acheze ni kama he wants piga kitu hapa lakini off target. Alikuwa anangoja game yote tu against Barcelona. A shine tu. Alikuwa na shine tu through Barcelona. Iago Aspas alikuwa na shine through Barcelona. Acha I mention another one mwenye huwa na shine time yenye anacheza against Barcelona. Jamaa anaitwa Borja Iglesias. Borja Iglesias ni mwingine mwenye anytime wanacheza tu against Barcelona na Borja Iglesias ako, I guarantee you he's bugging. Aya, 1:16 on the clock. Mendy anachukua mpira hapo for Senegal. Aya, Morocco ni kama hata wame lose momentum. Morocco ni kama wame lose momentum kidogo. The wind is off their sails. Edin. On his birthday hapa Edin. Barcelona 83 minutes in. Barcelona still 2-1 down against Real Sociedad. Hakimi analeta kitu, anachonga kitu. Hakimi, kuna mtu pira kuja pande ingine. Well defended hapo by Mbaye. Piga kitu ndani, nagonga post. Barcelona nagonga post. Piga post hapa Jules Kounde. Hii game Barcelona win. Kila kitu tu iko off tu. Amevurutwa shati. I think inafaa kuwa foul for Senegal. That player was alimvuruta shati clearly. Cross ball, Mendy anaiona. Si foul. Free kick inalitoa ndefu. Foul on Ismail Assar. Three minutes added on. 3 minutes added on. Heavy rain hapa. Ha. Two minutes remaining in this one. I told you at the end of the day, someone must win this trophy. Can clearly see by hata ukiangalia to the field, the fact that the Morocco fans wameleave, it shows. Referee anaangalia VAR huko juu, but he's already shaking his head akifanya hivi. Referee wa hii game ya Barcelona, you can tell that hiyo si red card just by the body language ya referee. But ni red, naona ametoa red. So Lera mpigwa red card hapa. Senegal so close to picking this one up. So close. Madness in Morocco. Couple of seconds before Senegal were crowned as the African champions. Pira ntoka nje hapa, tunangoja sasa kuangalia center referee. Final moments in this game. Barcelona wako bado 2-1 down despite the fact that Solskjaer wako. Big up a whistle, game inakwisha. Senegal wanachukua Afcon despite everything. Senegal wanachukua Afcon hapa against the host nation Morocco. Crazy game in every way possible. I don't think tulikuwa tuna expect script itakuwa hivi. Very good game hapa leo. Nani wanapatiwa penalty in the last minute Morocco. Brahim Diaz, the Madrid fraud, anajaribu kupiga Panenka. It fails before his face. Senegal go into extra time, they score and they win the Afcon. Football in its craziest form. Football in its craziest form. Its craziest form leo. I think this is the best game yenye tumefanya Watchalong. Ama ile ya Barcelona versus Benfica 5-4 inafikia. Maybe zina compete na hiyo. Maybe zina compete na hiyo. In terms of the script, but Afcon imetubamba sana leo in terms of that final. There's obviously a lot of things to talk about in terms of the Senegal players leaving the field because of the penalty that was given to Morocco, which I still think was a penalty despite everything. wakatoka, Mane akabaki in the field wakiwa na Idrissa Gueye. The Senegalese players wanarudi, Mendy anajicompose, ana save penalty. So I'll obviously drop a video on that one, so you guys keep an eye on it. As a matter of fact, itakuwa ina go up live in like the next kama 30 minutes. So yeah, you can share it with your friends when they were not here for the watch along. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'm still seeing Barcelona wako 2-1 down against Real Sociedad in the 90th minute. I honestly I don't think Barcelona watajiredeem in that one. I think they've been very poor in terms of finishing the chances they've had. But anyway, congratulations to Senegal for lifting the Afcon, for winning the Africa Cup of Nations in 2026, although it's the 2025 edition. But yeah, props to them. Wamefight. I think walikuwa very composed, other than hiyo one moment yenye wali walk out of the field. Other than your one moment too, I think they were having a very good day. They were having the chances. They were playing against the home team. They looked more comfortable. But yeah, other than your one moment and you ruined the day for them, I don't think there's anything else. And Senegal alifanya vibaya. But yeah, me, I'm going to live there. I don't think that nitaka hapa kufanya the trophy lift. But you guys can keep on watching it. But yeah, wacha niende ni record hiyo video ya Senegal versus Morocco. Crazy scenes, yeah. Football at its best form. Yeah, on your way out, hit the likes, guy. Hit the like. Goodbye.